Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this short video, I will show you how to install vinyl exterior shutters on cedar shingles siding. I just finished my project of painting a house with a solid color stain, and as I mentioned, I have cedar shingle siding. So when I ordered the shutters, they came with a set of vinyl fasteners and screws. So as manual says, if your shutter is over 33 inches in length, you would need to use 6 screws per shutter. So in my case, I'm not going to be using plastic fasteners. I'm not a fan of them. I just like the look of their head. When it's finished, I like the finished look of the head versus a screw. But because I have cedar shingle siding, I would like to use screws. Now, if you go through the manual, there is nothing about screws. So it doesn't say what drill bits to use, basically nothing. Everything is regarding installation of the plastic fasteners. It just gives you location where you need to drill the holes, and that's it. As I said, because I want to use screws, but I would like to have more finished result at the end, I purchased those screw head covers on Amazon. I ordered different ones. Some of them were too shallow, some of them were just flimsy, thin plastic. So this how they will work. So each screw, it's hard to do with one hand, each screw will go through the cover, and after I install the shutter, I will close and snap those covers, and I think the result will be great. Very similar to the head of the plastic fastener. Prior to drilling, I used sharp punch to make 6 holes. Now it's important to mark them with a punch so your drill, when you're drilling, doesn't slip. Depending on the screw size that you're using, you will need a drill bit. In my case, I'm using 3 different sizes of drill bit. I'm going to be drilling holes in the shutter using 11/64 drill bit. Then I will enlarge at 4 corners. Those holes I will enlarge to 7/32 drill bit. The reason for that is by making these holes a little bit larger than actual screw, it will give shutter room for expansion and contraction. And when I'm drilling using 11/64 holes in the shutter, I will make with the same drill bit holes through the cedar shingle siding, because cedar shingle siding needs to be pre-drilled. So you need to have pilot holes prior to using a screw. Otherwise, there is risk of splitting, cracking. So I will use the same drill bit, 11/64, to penetrate through the siding. You can use it all the way, but what I found that screw might not be tight enough. So that's why after I just penetrated the siding, I will be using 9/64 drill bit, a little bit smaller, 9/64 drill bit to the rest of the length of the screw, so it has better bite to the underlayment under the siding, the plywood. One more reason, in my opinion, to use those covers, even though the screws that came with shutters, they called exterior grade. And I see on some homes those screw heads start rusting, and you can see rust lines on the shutter as well. I think this will give some additional protection from weather element to the screw head. It would be much easier if you have a helper. I'm doing it myself, so you might have this step a little different. So after you drill 6 holes in the shutter, you place shutter in desired location next to the window, and then using 11/64 drill bit, drill through those holes and through this siding, just through the cedar shingles. Again, I might said already, it's very important to have pilot holes in the cedar shingles to prevent them from cracking or splitting when you screw this the screw into the siding. And I'm doing it just deep enough to penetrate the siding. And then I will replace the drill bit with a smaller diameter, and I will follow to the rest of the length of the screw. It will, in my opinion, it will give a better bite for the screw. It will secure it more securely. Because I'm doing it just by myself, so I already had 3 holes done, and I put the screws in just to have it in place so I can continue with the top 2 holes and with this one. After I finish, I will show you the result. I just finished installing all 6 screws through those caps. When you install them, be careful, do not over tight. Also, my advice, if you're not using those covers, just using the screws, do not use power screwdriver. Power screwdriver can easily strip this paint, and then you have to paint it to the color of your shutters. Also, it's very easy to over tight with the power screwdriver. I would use just a hand screwdriver. And now we just simply close those covers. That's how it looks. I'll go ahead and close all of them, and I will show you the final result. Okay, this is the final result. I really like how those covers look. They give such a finished look to the shutters. They match these black shutters perfectly, not just a color. The texture, they are flat, they're not shiny. And I believe they would definitely give extra protection to the screw heads from the weather elements. I hope you like my video. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.